What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Vince, and today we are back with another reaction. Today we are reacting to the most emotional reveals on paternity court. Now let me tell you something. The only emotion I see in this video better be coming from the daddy. I better not see no tears from Miss Get Around Mommy over here, you know what I'm saying? She's everywhere, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to see no tears from her. How is he not his baby daddy? You know darn well how. Come on now, get up out of here. No, I'm hot. I'm mad now. I'm mad, man. I'm mad because she knew before we came to this paternity court on live television that there were other potential possibility daddies. I didn't even mix those words right. Now we both look dumb, you know what I'm saying? Why didn't you tell me that? You know what I'm saying? We could have avoided this whole trip. Now I'm on YouTube, TV, cable, everything getting exposed. You getting exposed too. Why would you even do that? You knew I wasn't that baby daddy. You took a 3-point shot at half court like you was Steph Curry hoping it'll go in. Hail Mary. No. You know darn well that's not my baby. I am black. He is Puerto Rican. Get him out of here. So we finna get into this video and see the most emotional reveals on paternity court. So let's get into it. Let's go. It's the first one crying.
So do I. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been an emotional day. We're going to take a short break. Court is in recess.
In this case, the lady is determined to find her biological father and brings a man who fits the name she was given. However, she has asked the judge for a few moments alone before the case begins because of this.
This is sad.
The court to administer a DNA test to determine if he is, in fact, your long-lost father. Ms. Dandridge.
She has never met her biological father since birth, and here is the narrative she was given when she was young and how she found out the truth.
No, ma'am, I didn't. I was raised to believe that my sister's dad was my dad. I was like around 9 or 12. I was old enough to know how to read, and I found adoption papers stating that my dad wasn't my dad, that I believed was my dad.
She had to search for her father alone, and that's where she got the name of the man she was bringing to court.
Roughly 3 months ago, I posted on Facebook, this status may hurt some people's feelings, but I really want to know who my dad is. And my mom, she got on there and told me that I was a liar and that I never asked who my dad was and just threw his name at me. And then after she gave me that name, she told me to never contact her again.
The man was escorted into the
mom is ignorant. I'm not gonna lie. At that point, that's not my mama no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, she got me messed up, dude. Because I want to know my daddy, but also at the same time, I think, well, no, because she had a right to know who her daddy is. But, like, if you get adopted, no matter what biological sciences, whatever blood stuff is going on, you know what I'm saying, that's your dad.
In the paternity proceedings,
because he took care of you.
His reaction was heartbreaking.
But maybe this dude didn't know. If he really didn't know, then all right. But if he knew he had a kid out there, I don't know.
Did this man have a relationship with her mother? Why did he never contact this young lady or her mother?
Things got blowed up. She was gone when I got in trouble with the law down there. I made some bad choices. I got kicked out of the state of Florida.
So did you ever know that her mother was pregnant?
No, I did not have a clue until she called me and told me.
There was no reason to go back and forth as both parties
that mom is
were eager to
ignorant.
get the paternity test results. The results came in at last, and here's the reaction.
Mr. Sigmund, you are not her father.
That's not so.
Do you think that's tear-provoking? Then watch what she did next.
Oh my goodness. I can't breathe. I know. Just take deep breaths. Here, take your jacket off. Take your jacket off. Just take deep breaths. I know
My heart is so broke.
Sometimes paternity...
Why did Judge Lauren read it like that? Oh my, you supposed to rip it off like a band-aid. You gotta hit him with the "you are not." You know what I'm saying? She said, "You are not." I said, "Oh my God. No, say it ain't so." Hey, that had to be, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm not, you know what I'm saying, like, stereotyping anything, but that was the whitest sentence I've ever heard in my life. What she say? That's not so. No, that's crazy. That's sad. But I mean, I wonder if she's more sad at the fact that particular man is not her dad, or that she still doesn't know who her dad is. Because You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't really be that sad if this man that never been around me my whole life, I'm 27, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just now seeing this man that could possibly be my daddy, but if he not my daddy, then he not my dad, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? But I see where she's coming from. I sympathize.
Cases have twists that would make you wonder how the parties would react after revealing the result at the end. In this case, here's what the parties are claiming.
Say there's no need for a paternity test because you're certain he is your baby's father.
No.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Zuniga, you say you don't owe her a dime because you're not her son's father. You've petitioned the court for a lie detector test and a paternity test.
Now, the man tries to explain why he claims he's not the father, and Judge Lauren asks him to explain his doubt.
That's nice, baby.
Well, I found out that she never really stayed in relationships long, and that she liked to jump from guy to guy.
Miss Luz,
Oh my God!
were you sleeping with other men when you were sleeping with Mr. Zuniga?
No, not one.
Something else happened during the relationship, prompting the man to claim he was not the father.
This one instance where this lady came up to me and she told me that while I was with her, she was cheating on me the whole time with her husband. And he looks just like the father. Red hair and blue eyes.
The lady invited the man's mother to court as her witness, bringing a whole new dimension to the case.
I love my son, don't get me wrong. I really honestly love my son. But his reasonings are crazy to me. I submitted pictures earlier to the courts of how much they look alike.
No, they
The
don't.
first reveal in court was from the lie detector test, and this happened.
You were asked if you ever had sexual relations with any other man while dating Pedro, which is Mr. Zuniga. You said no. The lie detector determined deception indicated.
Based on the lie detector test result, the court had to order a paternity test to determine whether Mr. Zuniga was the father.
It is this court's finding that because you were with another man during the time you were also with Mr. Zuniga, we're going to order a paternity test.
Now, this is where things get emotional.
It has been determined by this court, Mr. Zuniga, you are his father.
Oh my God!
Chris, you say you're sorry.
There are several ways to inform
That's
you.
not my mama no more. That's not my mama. Say you sorry. Did you not get the test? Did you not see the lie detector test? She cheated. She cheated, bro. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That would have been that. That would have been day I smacked my mama. That would have been day I smacked my mama. That would have been day I died because I smacked my mama, bro. Dude, like, come on now. Like, I didn't think that was his baby either, bro. That baby does not look, you know what I'm saying? Hey, like him. Like, it don't look like him. I'm sorry. That baby look, you know what I'm saying? Like Justin Bieber or something. I don't know.
33-year-old daughter, if you think you're not her biological father, do you think this man told her the right way?
For the first 33 years of your life, you were a daddy's girl. But just 6 months ago, your father dropped a bomb on you and said, "You are not my daughter."
Here's precisely
That's
what
ignorant.
happened 6 months before the parties appeared in court.
Couple weeks before Christmas, just telling him how I felt about him not being in his grandchildren's lives, and that was his response. Is the reason why I haven't been in your life is because the reason why he didn't answer any of my questions.
Well, the father responded in 3 months with the following words.
The reason why you went through the things you did as a child is because you're not my daughter.
Judge Lauren asks why he thinks she is not his daughter and only tells her this after acting as her dad for 33 years.
That's
Basically,
crazy.
she told me she was pregnant, and I'm like, okay. You know, you're 18, you're like, okay, like, wow. You know, you don't really know how to really react, but I was like, okay, wow, she's pregnant. And it wasn't until the doctor told her how far along she was, and doing the math, it was, you know, before me.
Following the revelations by the man, here's what the daughter said.
Since December 8th or whatever day it was that you decided to say you're not my daddy no more. If you don't want to be my daddy, you don't have to be.
It was time to reveal the result of the paternity test, and there was always going to be a heartbreaking reaction.
They kind of
It
look
has been
alike.
determined by this court. Mr. Esau, you are not the father.
Oh.
How would you react if you found out after 33 years that a
Why would he even say that, though? You know what I'm saying? 33 years? Come on now. 18 plus 33. I'm not doing the math, but off the top of my head, that sounds around 50-something. He's old. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Child support is over. You didn't pay it all that. She's over 18. You don't take care of her no more. What's the purpose of saying that? You just gotta let it ride. You know what I'm saying? Let it ride. You know what I'm saying? If she's still asking for stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Hey. You're not even my kid, bro. Get up. What? You get back. But no, I'm saying, but if he had doubts in the beginning, he should have just cut it off right then. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's ignorant of him. You know what I'm saying? That bogus vest he got on. He's not clean.
The man you've always known to be your father is not your daddy.
I need my mama. I need my mama. That's
Need
all
your
I
mama?
need.
Despite realizing more than 10 years ago that the girl might be his child, here is Mr. Gale's reason for not being there for her. Do you think this is plausible?
Mr. Gale, you claim you weren't there for Miss Glenn because you only found out she may be your child when she was 15 years old.
Yes, Your Honor.
And your biggest fear is that your wife will leave you if you're proven to be the father.
Every time my daughter calls him, it's like, oh, I can't talk to you right now. Tanya's sitting right here.
Right, because I don't want to disrespect my wife.
Like most cases, this was one bound
I
to
don't
reveal
know.
some secrets buried in history between Mr. Gale and Miss Percy.
So if you were together 15 years, that would put you way before, you were together with your wife way before.
Right, we broke up a
Miss Glenn
long
was-
time
But
ago.
we was still sleeping together.
We slept together one time, Your Honor.
He's still trying to sleep with
But something happened in the past because Miss Percy had other options on who could be the father.
So I
And
just,
they
all of a
wasn't the
sudden,
father.
she's saying,
They
I'm the
wasn't
father.
the father. So you was the other possible father.
But if you had somebody else test, if I was the father, you should have tested me first.
Miss Percy,
true.
that's a valid question.
It's true.
If you
That
really
ain't
felt
what she
he
said.
was the father, why wasn't he the first man tested?
The
'Cause she
daughter
don't
whose
know.
paternity is in doubt also made some conscious efforts to find out who her father was by asking for a paternity test in the past. But here's the response she got from the defendant.
I understand that you want to find out who your dad is, but you're gonna have to pay for the paternity test.
Oh my God.
I would have
Okay,
been,
Your Honor.
which
would have been fine with that.
Never said anything.
that was after the fact. That was just recently.
No.
Miss Percy and her daughter believe Mr. Gale's wife is getting in the way of the
What's wrong? Why would he pay for that? Am I tripping? I'm not paying for that.
paternity test and stopping him from being a father to his kids.
Happen. It's come a time to where every time I get on the phone, she's like, "Oh, you're on the phone with your little friend," like as if I'm nothing. I'm somebody. I may not have had a father, but I'm somebody.
The
Okay.
case was filled with drama from both women. The judge had much of it until the paternity test results came in.
It has been determined by this court. Mr. Gale, you are not her father.
Hear me, boo. Holler at your girl. Let's roll.
What you talking?
Ms. Glenn really hoped Mr. Gale would be her father, which is how she reacted to the paternity test result.
Nah, hear me, boo. That's what I'm talking about. They did the high five after that. That was not his baby. You are not the father. Oh my goodness. Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Like, the mom, you have no right. No right to sit here and be upset and go pout in the corner with your daughter. Your daughter is the only one that can be mad, and she shouldn't be sitting next to you because you're dirty. You might have something. Scoot back. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, it's just ignorant to me. It's just ignorant to me. You know what I'm saying? You be making all these claims and stuff. Be like, I'm 100% he's the father. You know what I'm saying? All types of going after his character. Then at the end of the day, guess who looks dumb when he's not the father and you weren't 100% in the first place? You. Miss, like, I don't know, it just makes me mad. Maybe because I'm a boy and I'm not a girl. I wonder if girls like see it different, or maybe not. I don't know, let me know. But it's like, it's just like, it seems like to have all the power, you know what I'm saying, and those type of things, you know what I'm saying, which is like, as you should, respectfully, you should have that power. It seems like, you know what I'm saying, like, you should know who you have the power over, you know what I'm saying? That ain't my baby. You ain't got no power over me. Get smacked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, I'm not playing with her, dude. She wanna accuse me, bro. I don't know what she talking about. I ain't never seen her day in my life. So I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about these situations. So which one was the worst? I'm not gonna lie. The worst one was probably the last one. The last one's probably the worst in terms of ignorance. But the most surprising one was the one with the where she lied about cheating and then it was actually his baby. That threw me all the way off guard. I was for sure that was not his baby. It looked nothing like him. So y'all let me know which one was the wildest one of y'all. And y'all know, if y'all do the video too, make sure to comment button, like button, notify button, subscribe button, all of them buttons, because guess what? I'm not that baby's daddy. We're gone.